Oh my God, we have returned.
Hey guys!
For another episode.
We're back.
It is Jasmine. I go by she, her.
I am Makoa and I am everything, darling.
And
That's just going to be my intro,
I think so. Welcome back to You Can't Kiki with Us for yet another episode.
Yes, girl, what is this? Episode
I think it's like
four or five? Yeah, episode 5.
We're working. We're
We've
putting
come
in
so
work.
hard, girl. I mean, we've come so far. I said hard. We've come so far. I'm ready to retire. This will be like the last episode. Just kidding. No, this time we have coffee again.
Yes, we have coffee. We're being responsible adults this time.
I've got to go to work later. What do you have to do today?
Today, I was gonna run errands. I have to go to like CVS and get like shampoo.
She's a busy woman. Mom on the go.
I don't have a soccer mom car though, so I think okay.
I'm the one with the soccer mom car. Yeah. I really do.
Exposed.
I've always had soccer mom cars.
Really? What was your car before this?
My very first car was a. After I stopped riding public transit for a long time, girl. Because I had to buy my own first car. Did you have to buy your own first car?
It was a hand-me-down for my sister.
Oh, see, that would have been nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just recently discovered I had older sisters. So maybe
I could
have had a hand-me-down. But no. I had to hop on the damn metro, or that little orange bus that goes down PCH.
Orange bus.
That one, honey. I used to take the bus everywhere.
Really? I only took it like a handful of times, if that, because I usually just bummed rides off people.
Yeah.
And then I had an older sister that drove me everywhere. So
that's true. Yeah,
it was fine.
Way to rub it in even more. Okay,
you're
great.
so welcome. you know the thing about having older sisters. It's nice.
No, it is. It's great. And then also, what about clothing? Oh, you guys have different sense of style, 100%
right? Different style. We're different sizes too, because my sister got more of my dad's jeans and I got more of my mom's jeans on like sizing. Because my sister's like the skinniest bitch in the game.
Are you calling your mom inadequate sizing? What do you?
Are you calling me inadequate sizing?
Wait, yeah, I should have said your dad.
No, like Jesus. No, but my sister's like the skinniest bitch in the game, but she's like she's tall and like
her body's amazing.
Her body is the perfect hourglass.
Yeah, she has a really nice body.
It's so annoying. Yeah. It's like I can't stand next to her for too long before I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna just go end everything. But like she's like the taller, she had just bigger proportions versus like me and my mom have the same sizes.
I see.
So I would like borrow my mom's stuff, and my mom's obviously not like a scene queen goth.
Yeah.
No, I looked like a mom for a long time.
Jesus, I can only imagine.
Yeah, well, here we are.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I rode the bus forever, like for years. I don't think I got my first car until I was like, I had to have been like 21 maybe. It was 21 because I remember like driving to the bar in my car. Like I remember being old enough to go out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it must have been like 21 or even maybe 22.
I got my first car, like my own car, in 2015. So I would have been, how many years ago was that?
Girl, too long. 7.
So I was 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was 21
Okay,
too.
cool.
What was your first car?
Going back to
I know, right?
My first car was a Toyota Venza. So they discontinued it. So they discontinued it for a while, but they just brought it back this year. And it's honestly like, I don't know if it's just because it was my first car, but I loved that car.
Really?
It was the same shape as my car now. So very soccer mommy, like crossover SUV, like, very that. Mm-hmm. But it was just like silver. And it was just like, there's nothing fancy about it, but I just loved that car so much. That when I was shopping for a new car, so like the car I have now is a RX 350, so it's like that same shape, like that soccer mom on the go. Yeah, like I can fit 2 car seats and a pack and play in the back, like all of that. Like you wanted beach toys? Oh, you want some sand toys for the beach?
Castles.
I got you, girl. They're in the back. Yeah, that it's very that kind of vibe of a car, and so. When I was shopping for a new car, I was like, damn, I wish Toyota just came out with a newer Venza, because I would have just bought in the Venza because I love that car. Really? And then, so I got my car that I have now. I've had it for 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, 3 years now.
Relatively new.
Yeah, like 2.5, 3 years. And then this year, Toyota wants to drop a fucking Venza.
Like you thought.
And it has all the bells and whistles, and I'm just like, bitch, I should have just like held on to my first car,
Well, what year was your first car?
It was a 2013?
Bitch. Maybe your first car was a 2013?
Yeah, but it was like in 2017 that I like got it.
Still, my first car was a 99 Honda Civic.
Oh God. I'm sorry.
That would
I sound very privileged right now.
It would like rattle at like stoplights, or sometimes if you were at a red light too long, it would just turn off.
Shut up.
Deadass. We would be at like in the left turn lane and it would like be red, and then right when it turns green, it would be like silent.
Dead.
They're like, fuck.
Wait, so what did you do? You'd have to like turn it off.
You'd have to turn it off, turn it back on, and kind of like run with it a little bit, and then it'd always get back on right when it turns yellow again.
Girl, that's like one of those Flintstone cars. You might as well like put holes
underneath.
on the feet or holes on the bottom and just ran, bitch.
I know. We called it the bucket because it sucked, but you know.
Yeah. Well, I know. I loved my car. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't perfect or anything. No. I realized it got into an accident. Like when I bought it, they were like, "Oh no, it's like good. Like it's never been in an accident or anything." Like when I went to go trade it in for my car, like they're like, "Oh yeah, it's been in like 2 accidents." I'm like, "What, bitch?"
Thank you.
Yeah. I was like, okay then, never mind. I don't want this car at all. Yeah.
Well, like, does it actually like okay, I'm gonna sound so dumb right now, but like, does it affect much if it's like had accidents before?
It affects like the resale value.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And then also, I don't know,
like safety wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, safety wise, I don't know. I guess it depends on if you fixed it properly. You know what I mean?
Like what kind of damage was done?
Yeah. So, but like, yeah, if you get like in a head-on collision and it's totaled, then like, it's not going to be good. Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so last weekend we went to WeHo.
We sure did.
If y'all tuned in last weekend, you would have known. We were preparing.
Real fans would know.
Our real 5 fans in the VIP section would have known that we went to WeHo. Mm-hmm. And I think we posted a photo, right?
We sure did. We posted a photo. It's like, I think, one of our cover photos or something. I don't know. We're going to use it for something.
Yeah, we have like more media coming too. We're like trying to brainstorm on stuff.
We have some ideas coming together. And we're going to put that out.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we got all dressed up. Mm-hmm. What did you wear?
I was feeling my 15-year-old fantasy homegirl.
No, your look was so cute.
I felt like everything because I put on my tights that have like a little emblem towards like the top of the thigh.
Oh, it has that like little like embroidery.
Yeah,
type
it's like
thing,
embroidery
right?
or something. Yeah. They're called like Rachel tights or something like that, or like from Rachel Co. something like that. And then I had like these like thigh-high boots on that were really tall. Yeah, they were really cute. And then just a fucking t-shirt as my whole look. And bitch, I felt like that bitch. Let me tell you. It was
cute. Yeah, you looked cute. And that was stuff you got at Retro Reload, right?
The shirt was from Retro Reload. And it's like a simple shirt, but it was like the perfect material, the perfect fit. Because sometimes when you get big shirts, they're wide. They're not long. I remember.
Yeah, we mentioned this last time.
So I was like, shit. So I got the fit. Oh my god.
Yeah, you looked really cute. Yeah, and your hair was like in a cute little messy bun. Yes. With your earrings. Yeah, you were cute.
Yeah, and then what were you wearing?
So this was my first time besides Halloween getting in like full body drag.
Yes.
I didn't do my face because one, I was lazy. Two,
it's masks right now.
We were pressed for time. Yeah. 3, we had to wear masks everywhere.
Which is hard.
Which would have been annoying, to have to like retouch up and like make sure everything's okay. And then on top of that, I was just like, and like I had my beard growing in, like
I'm not doing this.
I didn't want to like shave and do that whole thing because it takes a long time too. And I haven't found
respect.
And I haven't had like I haven't found like my signature face shape and like look and eye shape and all that stuff. Yeah. So like I still have to like play around a lot more.
Yeah.
But anyways, I wore.
Let's.
So I ordered from this company called Body Pod. Everyone check them out online. Body Pod. They make like padding built into shorts. Like biker shorts.
The body wear. Or the shapewear.
And I have no shape. Like I literally have no shape. Like I have no ass. I have no hips. I'm just like no shape. So I needed like that little. Some queens can go out there and like they don't need any padding.
We're not all Naomi Smalls.
Yeah. Okay, but girl, that's no shape either.
Well, I know, but like she doesn't need.
Yeah, no, she doesn't need the shape. Yeah, her proportions are fine.
Slender queen.
So I got these like this body pod stuff, and it was like my first time putting it all on.
Yeah,
with,
you
like,
had the full padding, everything.
Yeah, I had like the padding, I had the tights over it, I had like another pair of Spanx over that, like. And then I got fishnets. I was wearing these like thick fishnets, and I was wearing those big ass Demonia platform shoes.
My dream shoes.
They kill my feet. Beautiful. They're not even like stilettos or anything, but
they're platforms.
Yeah, but they have like the slightest little like slope to them, to where it's just enough
to put the weight on the ball of your feet.
Bitch, these hurt. Not only that, we forgot to mention that we had to walk about 10 miles.
I put on these high-ass shoes because I was like, we're Ubering. Yeah. We're going to get there. It's fine. And then meanwhile, Cameron was like, it's a 17-minute walk to get. I was like, excuse you?
Well, let's preface that by saying we had reservations for Hamburger Mary's. Yes. And we thought, great. Lovely. We're going to watch a drag show. Yes. I was over here feeling my fantasy. I had my body, honey. My waist was cinched.
Yeah, you had a corset on. You were good to go.
I was like, bitch, these girls are going to gag. I was like thinking I was gonna walk in and they were gonna like offer me a slot in the show.
Literally, that's what Makoa said when we got there. She's like, "Oh, we're gonna have a job by the end of the night." Like,
I was waiting for like the manager to come down like in burlesque. You know, I was waiting for Cher to come. I was waiting for Cher to turn around at the bar and be like, "You want to work here?" Like, I was like,
"We have an open slot. Take the number."
I was like waiting to be like my Christina moment, like, "Yeah."
Like, the music stopped.
Yes. I was like waiting for it, and like I had like hand on the hip. I was like, "Bitch, I'm everything."
She was feeling her fantasy because the moment we walked in to Hamburger Mary's, we have a table of single white ladies, or you know, straight white ladies.
Yeah.
Charge Makoa the second she walks in the door. Like, I have to get a picture with you. Oh my god! Yeah. And you know what's so fucking funny to me is not once did she ask who you were, what your name was, or any sort of like
I was just like a novelty thing.
Social media.
Like, okay, bitch. Yeah.
And I was like, I thought, wait, what? I was like, you asked for a picture and all this stuff, but then literally was like, I don't give a fuck who you are.
What I'm gonna do from now on is when someone asks to take a picture with me, also this is me like pretending I'm some kind of celebrity. Next time someone asks to take a picture with me, I'm gonna say, okay, you can have a picture, but you have to follow me on Insta.
Yes, queen. Yeah, you should just do that.
So I'll do that. Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, because then you can build
or tag me, or I should say tag me on Insta. You know what I mean?
Or just say like, give me $5.
Here's my Venmo QR code. Yeah. Oh my God,
tip your local queens. They'll be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And leave.
They'll be like, oh, thanks. Never mind.
I know. But then I forgot about this whole novelty. This is something that actually we can discuss.
Yeah.
Is with drag queens, I've noticed when you kind of go into places where there's a lot of like straight women, is they touch you a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And it was shocking to be like, I walked in and then, you know, Makoa's standing next to me, a foot and a half tall, no, more like 3 feet taller than me at this point, and just getting charged and grabbed, like, you know, like, they were like grabbing your waist.
I can't even walk into a Hobby Lobby these days. Like, oh, you want to talk about getting charged with white women, with straight white women, girl?
Oh my God.
I cannot.
No, but it was so strange because I'm like, wow, they just grab you like nothing. Like, you wouldn't do that to, like, you know, me. So I mean,
I didn't mind because I don't get much attention.
I'm feeling it.
Oh my God, someone's touching me.
I feel it. Oh my God. But it's surprising to me because then I was like thinking about like of different drag shows that I've been to, and they're very gropey.
Oh yeah.
And I don't understand why. Like, when did the distinction kind of split to where like I can touch you completely?
Yeah.
And I've heard like, you know, like we heard, you know, Rita Baga talking about on Canada's Drag Race that people would like literally assault her.
No, yeah.
At like bachelorette parties, and I'm like, what? Like,
I mean,
why is some big?
There's some queens who like. I don't want to say they put themselves out there to do it because that's very me being like that person. But like, there's some queens where like Detox, for example, she'll like come by and she'll like sit on your lap and she'll put your hand on her or your hand on her ass and like do cute shit like that.
That's fine, yeah, because then she's initiating it.
Exactly, you know? That's what I mean. There's some queens who initiate it, and I feel like maybe people think like, oh, they do it, so that means they're all okay with doing it. Or they're over here being this caricature, and, like, it's okay to do it.
Yeah, or it's like, like, for example, like, say Detox puts your hand on her ass, and then after the show, you see her, and then you go do it again. Like, that was for the show. Yeah. Like, this was not...
That was because you had a dollar bill in your hand.
Exactly. This is not now. Like, what the fuck? So that's always something that's just kind of like blown my mind is this is something that people do very willingly and bright. And then I started like reflecting, like, fuck, I hope I've never done that. Like, I don't recall, but I'm like, I really hope I've never like touched any. I know I haven't, but like, at least like even like kind of like grabbing somebody even by the waist or something. I'm like, that's just so weird because I wouldn't want people to do that to me.
But I think like with the culture nowadays, you kind of like look back at it more and be like, oh my God, have I ever like offended someone like that? You know, since it's like so like in the spotlight right now.
Yeah.
Especially with like harassment and stuff, you're just like, oh my God, did I ever like harass someone in the workplace by accident or like just not like, you know, not like knowing, you know, that kind of thing. I'm just like, oh my God, I feel bad.
I know.
Am I going to jail tomorrow?
No, I know, but like even like because with the work I do, I'm always talking about that stuff. But like even still, like because when I learned about like the other forms of harassment, which was like if you're talking about something really like overtly sexual and somebody's nearby at work, that could be considered harassment. I didn't know that. For a while, I was like, wait, just because. But I was like, but if you're not talking to that person, but again, you're at work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So just text it. Just text it so no one else can hear.
Exactly. Talk about it on your own time.
Exactly.
Even if it's in the break room, but like when
just
there's nobody
else nudes. No, only one person can see it. You know, preferably your boss. If you really want to get your way up, you know, climb the ladder. You know, send a nude or two. Take it from me.
Right? Oh, is that how you got it up?
Take it from me. I'm my own boss. I send myself nudes all the time.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
But
speaking of West Hollywood.
Yes.
I wanted to talk about public restrooms.
Yes, you mentioned that when we were wrapping up. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have like a obsession with them.
Oh.
No, not like a weird kink, right?
Okay, all right.
But like, I feel like every time I use a public restroom, it's like, oh, what's behind door number 3? Like, what am I gonna walk into? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like I use public restrooms every day,
right?
But it's like, I think this all started because back in the day, I'm saying like maybe 5 years ago, back in the day, you know, like back in the day, 5 plus years ago, like I had to like kind of secretly hook up with guys, and it had to be like through Craigslist or like something like that, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, like, people who were in the closet, like, they can't host, you know, like, you can't, go to Bareback Daddy 69's house because he has a wife and kids, you know?
Exactly.
So, like, you would meet at, like, kind of, like, local public spots. And then there's people out there who are, like, still into this, you know? Like, like it's a thing, you know? Like, people like public stuff, So, like, we would have to meet at, like, bathrooms, like hotel bathrooms or something weird, or, like, park restrooms.
Ooh, dirty.
Yeah. That's what, and I think that's where it all came from, is like having to like meet people in those situations. And I think like being in those situations, I'd be like, oh my god, like I'm hooking up in this dirty, gross bathroom, but it's hot. You know, like it's hot, and it's just like the adrenaline of like having to is someone gonna walk in, like that kind of thing. Like I remember being like in a Palm Springs. I wasn't hooking up with this guy because I was with my boyfriend at the time, my roommate who I sleep with.
Yeah, right.
I was with him at the time, and he probably, I don't know if he remembers this because we were pretty fucked up drunk. But there's this guy that like came up with his cousin or something, and we were at was it Chill Bar in Palm Springs? Chill Bar. Shout out to Chill Bar. I love that place. So we were there, and this guy like comes up and he's like chit chatting, and I think he was gay, and I think his cousin was a lesbian also. I can't remember.
Okay.
But they were there, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to go do some poppers in the bathroom?" And I was like, "Oh my god, am I that gay? Like, am I that guy who's gonna like go to the?" And so I remember like going in there with him, and we would take turns. Like I would go with him, and then my boyfriend would go with him to like do the poppers, blah blah blah. And it's like I've only ever done that like while having sex with older dudes. You know? So like it was so weird where like all these worlds collided. Where like I was in Palm Springs with my boyfriend, and then all of a sudden I walked into a public restroom at a gay bar with this older dude doing poppers, and it just like kind of like, whoa, this is weird. You know what I mean? Right now? But I think that's so like now every time I use a public restroom, I'm like, it like takes me back to all these weird memories.
Are you thinking about like, let's do poppers?
No, it makes me kind of nauseous to think about doing poppers.
I can't fuck with pretty much anything. I have a really sensitive constitution, so I can't even do like weed.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I can't do anything. Yeah, it literally kills me. So I'm just like, I can't.
So awkward and weird. Oh,
I get paranoid.
Yeah, same.
To the point where I'm like, the only thing I can do is, which I still do now, is like I don't sleep well, so I'll take like the gummies to sleep. Sometimes, like edibles? Yeah. And that's rare, because even then, I have to time it perfectly, or else I'm like tripping.
It just hits me so hard, and then I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, everyone's looking at me. This and
even
that.
Though you're home alone,
like,
you're like,
I'm like, I'm like alone in my bed, like, oh my god, everyone's looking at me. Like, why is everyone looking at me? Did I say something weird?
Are they mad at me? Oh my god.
Like, did I turn off the stove? Like, I'll randomly get so paranoid about shit like that.
Yeah, I can't fuck with
weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's also because like I was like afraid of life for so long that I was like, I'm not even gonna go anywhere near drugs because I like was, I don't know, because I think I had done once. I took an Adderall once because I had an overnight shift at a grocery store. I know. I live life on the edge, you know? And I didn't know that was like a thing that people did. Yeah. It was like my friend and I were both working. It was my first time working overnight. So I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to eat coffee. And so I had like no food, a ton of coffee. And then my friend was like, hey, take this. It'll help you stay awake. It's totally safe.
The anxiety.
I knew nothing about it. So I was like, and I trusted her.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you know who you are. And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, it's my brother's Adderall. And I was like, God. Okay. And I'm like 18, 19.
Yeah.
And I popped this. Sounds so weird.
Popping Addy at Mom's.
I like Addy in Adderall 7. And like literally like halfway through my shift, like everything. Oh my god, I had like the worst reaction. So nauseous.
I've never done Adderall.
It was not okay for me.
I jumped straight to crystal meth.
Who needs Adderall?
I went straight from like. I went from children's Tylenol to crystal meth overnight, honey. I am that bitch.
Yeah. And I fucking, like, literally started shaking, like, couldn't breathe. I was throwing up, like, all night.
Oh, my God.
Like, throwing up nothing. You know when you're just, like, dry heaving, like, all night. And I was like, oh, this is where I die. Okay. I took a fucking Adderall from a friend. I'm that bitch. And I'm thinking, like, oh, my God, I took drugs from a friend. Like,
you're like, I need to go confess right now.
I'm such a bad person. I need to go to church. Yeah. Like, no. But, like, I was still just like, holy shit. And then never again. I was like, I'm not touching anything.
That's good, though. Nothing. Like, it you know.
Yeah.
In the long run, or in the scope of things, it turned out really well that you didn't like have to go through that roller coaster of like experimentation and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. No, I didn't have to fuck with anything. So that's super nice. That
Going back to public restrooms.
Oh yeah, sorry. Public restrooms. Keeping me on topic, bitch.
I think there's like a niche thing where there should be a show where like people give tours of like gross public restrooms. Is that weird?
What? What's the purpose
for
in the
weirdos
game?
like me that like want to see how gross these things are?
Watch like Hotel Impossible or whatever the fuck it's called. What is it?
Is that a thing?
Hotel something where they like to talk about how dirty hotel rooms are.
Oh god, but see that would make me feel like it's just the restroom. I don't want to see no bed bugs and like.
I just want to see disgusting fucking restrooms, but I don't want to see a bed. Like
well, also because like I remember watching this. I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yes, oh my
and
God.
Some girl gave birth in McDonald's restroom. Or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, she was like, I thought I just had to take a shit, and I walked into the bathroom, and I...
Is this what Kiki was talking about?
Baby in the toilet. I'm over here like, oh my God.
Ew.
Like, you can only go up from there, though.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You know
like,
what? Started really from the bottom.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I was born in a toilet in a McDonald's in San Bernardino.
Fucking what is that midway point between Barstow?
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be so tragic.
Ew, dude.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just have this weird public restroom thing, but I do have some. Like, okay, one time.
Okay. I'm so not ready, but okay.
One time, we went on this like beer trolley tour in where was it? Santa Barbara. Okay. You can like hop on this trolley, right? And it takes you to different breweries and stuff.
Love.
Yeah, and so
where are we going?
Yeah, no, but there was like this girl in the bathroom. I remember, and she was just like throwing up so much because like this was at the end of the day. They provide you a air quotes lunch, but it's literally like the stale sandwich that they didn't sell yesterday and like maybe some chips. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was very that.
It's not gonna like absorb all the beer that you just
and I never bought anything on Groupon ever again. Anyways, we go on this trolley. We're at the last brewery, and I mean they're like fucking you up, and it's like 2 p.m. and you're just like fucked up at this brewery in Santa Barbara with like a bunch of young kids, you know? Yeah. And I remember like going in there, and this bitch is just like throwing up in the toilet, like so like hardcore. Like, sorry to our audience. I should have done a trigger warning. Like going and going and going, right?
Yeah.
And the reason I went into the restroom is because, segue, we're going to talk about this.
Okay.
I fucking sharted. I literally sharted. So I was like, oh my God, I need to go and take care of this. So, drunk as fuck, sharted my pants. And mind you, I walked in there with like a little shit, I walked in there with a little shit stuck to my underwear, which is inherently stuck to my ass cheek. So I go into the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Shart, what do you even call it? When like, when you are like, anyways. Okay. Sharted, walk in the bathroom. I'm over here panicking because I'm like, oh my God, like I have to just throw my fucking underwear away at this point. And I'm like over here like, did it bleed through my fucking Old Navy khaki shorts that I'm wearing? Like, I'm like freaking out.
Yeah.
Walk in there, throw up happening in the stall, shit in my underwear, and I'm like, oh my God, this is what early 20s is like. Like this is just it. Like this is it. Homegirl is throwing up in the toilet, and I have to like wait for her to get out so that I can. Yeah, it's like one toilet stall. No. Yeah, because it's like a stall. It's like a stall, a urinal, and a sink. Because it's like one of those like.
So it's a men's restroom.
Well, yeah, but it was like one of those neutral, gender neutral, you know, blah blah blah. At the time, and that was very progressive at the time because this was like a few years ago,
true,
like maybe 4 years ago. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm over there standing there, and I can't like leave because I don't know if there's shit stains like on the outside part where you can see through my ass, right?
See through your ass.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can see it in my shorts. So I'm like standing there waiting for this girl to finish fucking throwing up.
Yeah.
Standing there next to the sink like, oh my god, there's shit stuck to my ass. And then like, I'm like waiting for her to stop throwing up.
Such a turn. Yeah.
Waiting for her to stop throwing up. And I'm like, oh my god. And then I get that whole public restroom flashback again. Like,
doing poppers in the bathroom.
Yeah, it reminded me. I'm like, oh my god, I've had some weird ass experiences in public restrooms.
Poppers and shit, you know.
Poppers,
kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, it was just like so weird. So I just had to touch on that because I don't know if there's other people out there that like when they walk into a public restroom, like if they get like these weird memories of like hooking up back in the day on Craigslist, doing poppers, shit on your ass, girl throwing up, like crazy shit.
Just a lot happening. You know, I don't think I've ever had hookups in a bathroom. Nope, that's a lie. But like even still, I think just the once.
Yeah?
Yeah, just the once.
Also, public restrooms are great for like selfies if you're drunk at a bar.
They're the best, and then you see them the next day. And
you see them the next day, and you're like, "Oh my god, I sent that to my grandma. What am I doing?"
I know, right? But like even like public restrooms for like in like female restrooms is where the most camaraderie happens. Let me tell you,
girl, it looks like a zoo in there.
It is so many people, and they're all just like hyping you the fuck up, and like
you know what it reminds me of. All right, you know like when you're at a busy restaurant and like the door to the kitchen opens up and you can like get a sneak peek of everyone like running around and like doing
literally
shit.
That.
And like and then it closes and you're like, oh my god, how mysterious. And like I'm gay, so I have a lot of friends that are girls, you know, so like I go or I have to like wait outside the restroom for them and I get that like little glimpse of like when they come when people come in and out. There's just like so many people and this and that and like 5 girls around one little mirror and it's just like what the fuck?
Yeah, and then you like all like exchange social media handles, and then you never speak to them again.
And so the opposite, you go to the guys' restroom, and then you get like fucking pushed around if you look at their dicks. Like you're like, what's going on? In there? It's like, what do you mean I can't have a hidden camera in the stall? Like,
what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What kind of country we're living in?
I thought we were in America. Sorry. What the hell?
Oh my god! Yeah, no, I haven't had like many public restroom nightmare stories.
It's crazy. And then sometimes you walk into stalls and like you have to pick the stall.
Oh,
because there's some where there's like shit in the ceiling. Yeah, like there's like shit. Like it looks like somebody literally used their shit as Play-Doh.
In fucking public restrooms have no like regard for anything.
Girl,
anything.
Sometimes
and everything's wet.
I was just gonna say, sometimes it looks like guys literally go into the stall and piss everywhere but in the toilet.
Exactly.
They like piss around the seat, they piss on the handles, they piss on everything.
Yeah, I like literally this is where like us queens get our squats on because literally nothing I don't want to touch anything.
Yeah.
I just hover and then kick everything. Like don't touch anything with my hands.
Yeah.
It's so gross. I'm like, where does common courtesy just goes right out the window?
Yeah, it's nasty.
It's gross.
But I love it.
For whatever reason, I don't know you love it.
I just love it because it's like such like a what's gonna happen next? Oh my God. You know, like you kick through the stalls and you're like, oh my god, this one looks like a fucking murder scene. Oh, this one's clean. Okay, I'll use this one.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's pretty gross.
Well,
where do we go from here?
I know. I was like literally because public restrooms. Wow, that's something I wasn't expecting to discuss today.
And my fucking sharding situation.
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Really. Well, you know, speaking of you know, random weird things, plastic surgery.
Yes. So
you wanted to talk about
this
that.
also kind of like comes around to queens also because like some drag queens they say fuck the padding, I'm just gonna get cement injected in my ass.
Not cement.
Like I'm gonna get like
cement.
Like the back alley cement from Puerto Vallarta. Like I'm just gonna get it pumped into my ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
is that something you would want to do?
Not the cement.
Silicone or like, you know?
No, I don't know. I thought about it and I was like, you know, like I really don't have any shape to my body besides round.
You're not even round.
But you know what I mean? Like I don't have an ass. Like jeans look like pants look terrible on me from the back. It just looks like a saggy diaper. Like it looks really bad. So like I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I should get a Brazilian butt lift. Oh. Like I should get the fat I have around my tummy, transfer it into my ass, so I can have like a little more. And I'm not even like
your step.
I'm not even like talking about having like an hourglass figure.
No, yeah.
I just want a little meat back there. You know what I mean?
To sit on,
I just want a little meat back there. That's all. Right now it's just like a long back with a hole in it. And I'm just trying to. What is
happening on this fucking episode?
I just want a little perky. You know, a little meat. Yeah.
A little meat. Okay.
But I was thinking about it. And I was like, I don't know, like how, like I don't want it to go sour. You know?
Because I've heard. Well, I haven't really done research on this, but I haven't heard of like a lot of horror stories. But I'm sure there are. I mean, there are with anything.
Oh yeah.
There's probably with anything, but still, like I have a few friends that have like been looking into getting BBLs, and I'm kind of like, interested to see what that would look like.
Yeah. No, I would want like a manly one. Is there a way to do like a manly BBL?
Sure.
Like I don't want a Kim K booty. You know what I mean?
Well, no. Yeah.
But I literally just want my tummy in my ass. As weird as that sounds.
That's gonna be the title of this episode.
Just my tummy in my ass.
I just want my tummy in my ass. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But would you? And then I also have you ever played around with like those filters where like they kind of like give you little like snatch nose?
Well, like that pillow face filter that's been going around right now.
Which is that?
It's the one with the plastic surgery look on like the face where your lips are huge and you look like have like a plastic sheet.
Oh,
have you
seen
that TikTok trend where that guy goes around? He's like Stormy, and he's like talking to Stormy. Have you seen it?
I love it. No, you.
Oh my god, it's like a whole series. Where she's like Stormy.
The one I loved for myself was the handsome Squidward filter.
Oh no!
Because
like that square ass job.
Yes, that gave me the look, honey. I looked like I was on the cover of Vogue, like Vogue Home. You know, like the men's. Is that how you pronounce it? Home? I don't know. How do you say men in France? French? Home. HOMMES. Home. Home. That's it. I looked like the cover of Vogue Home.
Oh my god!
I had the square jaw. I had the juicy lip. I had the like the
I want
pinch.
to see this filter
the
on
pinch, but bitch, I think I even took pictures.
I'm sure you did.
I think I took screenshots so that I can like be like, okay, this is what I want to look like. Whenever I go to Dr. Nassif at Beverly Hills, whatever it's called,
at Botched.
Whenever I end up
You're
on
not
Botched,
even have no plastic surgery and you show up on Botched. Like
I'm like, hi, I'm Makoa. I went to Thailand for handsome Squidward procedure, and I'm just here now to correct it.
Not Thailand. Oh my god.
Bitch. I'll find it. We'll share it. We'll share it on the pod's Insta.
Yeah, I want to
share
see
the handsome
look.
Squidward filter. But like, it got me thinking, like, oh my god, like I would look so much more attractive if I just. This is all I want.
Okay.
In my face, I just want a little jaw implant, just so I can have a little
jaw implant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want like a squared off jaw.
Okay.
And I just want a nose job.
Why do you want a nose job? You have like the tiniest little nose.
I feel like I have like a weird shape. I call it a snout. It's like a turtle.
It's
snout.
not. What the fuck?
I don't know. This might be my body dysmorphia coming in. Excuse that. But I think that's what it is. Yeah.
No, you have like
I think I've had
shape.
like a cute little like masculine not pointy, but like just like a straight pointy nose and a little like jaw implant and a BBL.
And a BBL, and then everything else.
And then it's over for you, huh?
Yeah. And then ain't no.
You gotta watch your man, because I'm coming to town, honey.
I know. Yeah, I never I always wanted like maybe like a nose job just to make my nose smaller. So I always thought my nose was too big, and then I always wanted a boob job since I was like 10. I was like,
really?
This is happening. Yeah.
No way.
I've gone back and forth, but then I'm still kind of like.
How big would you go?
Not big. Maybe like a C cup. Or
you literally just get like one little.
I'll get like a slight set. I'm like, I just want to be like a B.
I just want to be an A finally.
Right.
Like, bitch. Wait, so you always were like kind of self-conscious about your breast size?
100%.
At 10 years old?
I got made fun of in school. Yeah. Because you know, like,
didn't you go to a Catholic school?
Girl, have you been to Catholic school? You know how these
I
these
wish.
Ones are fucking
wretched. Do not drop
wretched.
me. Do not drop me in an all-men's school.
Oh, honey. Yeah, right. No, it was not all girls. It was co-ed.
Oh.
But the fucking kids were wretched, and like, cause like at a certain age you're supposed to get like what's called like training bras.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like a sports bra, right?
It's like there's no padding in it or whatever. It's just kind of getting you used to like the idea of like wearing one because like our uniforms were white polo shirts.
Girl, that's
fucking
literally my
see-through.
enemy.
Yes.
My nipples are hard right now.
I can see that.
My nipples are always hard.
I know, and just like because for the boys you have to cover up for the boys, whatever. So like we would all get training bras. And then, like, they would make fun of me. They were like, why are you wearing one if you don't have any boobs? And I was like, oh, my God.
They said that?
Yes. I got bullied, like, online. Remember when AIM was a thing? AOL Instant Messenger?
Girl, no way.
Yeah.
They came at you like that?
They came at me like that.
Damn, they had balls.
Girl.
They hopped on there.
Catholic school kids are wretched.
They hopped on and said, why are you wearing a training bra if you don't have boobs?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I didn't know what to say. I don't remember responding if I did. Because they would get, like, fake AOL Instant Messenger. Oh. So I didn't know who it was.
So this is, like, prehistoric cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. It was fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I just got made fun of in person.
They would just tell me to my face. Well, no, I was always like kind of like made fun of for being. Cause I was called emo child for a long time because I loved like the emo bands and stuff. Oh, and like all the black and whatever.
Yeah.
But then I got bullied like for wearing a training bra when I like didn't have any boobs, and I was like, oh my god. I'm so embarrassed.
So
we're talking about trauma today.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, at 10 years old, bitch. I do remember despising like middle school PE locker rooms.
I didn't have that until high school.
Oh my God. It was horrendous. Like it's the worst place in the world. It.
Yeah.
Like the locker rooms in middle school and like
high school.
Early high school or all of high school really. Yeah. Like it was terrible. Worst. I remember like hating it. And I was like I was like a late bloomer like puberty wise. Uh-huh. So I remember like being in there and like, oh my God, like Jack over there has like armpit hair and has a big old dick, and I'm over here like cup of noodle in my underwear. I just have like a little noodle, and like I still get called ma'am on the phone. Like, what the fuck?
I know. Wrong? I luckily didn't have that in middle school because that would have been terrible.
And
but when I got to high school,
and like the kids who know they're like either on track with development or like ahead will like show it
act
off.
Like they fucking own everything.
Yeah, they will show it the fuck off. They're like
so annoying.
They will like walk around the or
completely
like
naked. Yeah, ass naked.
Well, I wish, but no.
They would in like when I would fucking when I in high school.
The girls?
Yeah. They'd be just like because they have like their perfect form, whatever.
Yeah.
I got a fucking C in PE freshman and sophomore year because I wouldn't dress out. I was
my
like,
God.
I'm not getting changed.
See, I didn't even have that option. I don't think I was like that brave to like not dress out because that would even put me even more at risk of getting bullied. You know, because like I would like isolate myself even more.
I know.
But I remember like going in there, like heart pounding right before I went in there, got in there. I picked like the last row of lockers away from everyone. And I would just like quickly change, like very, very,
literally,
very,
like your
quick.
life depended on it.
I even learned how to get dressed with my clothes still on.
Oh, same.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I never had changed shirts and everything when I still had clothes on.
Yes, like I would put like the PE shirt on, and then I would like
and then
put
you underneath.
Yes, oh my
like
God.
kept it around everything else.
Yes, and then you just like pull it around the neck.
And then you just pull it out like something sexy. Like, oh my God, it's coming out from underneath my clothes.
Yeah, it was like the opposite of it was a reveal after you've already like put it was a conceal is what it was.
It was a concealed.
Oh my God, I thought I was the only one.
No, bitch, that was me. Are you kidding me? With the trauma?
Yeah.
No, I was like, there's no way I'm getting dressed out because there had like it was like the locker rooms and then there was like the stalls in the bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
So some of the really shy kids would just go and change in the bathrooms. I didn't even do that. I was like, I'm not doing any of this. Yeah. I'm staying in my clothes and I'm not fucking participating. So I got a C in physical education.
Girl.
Yeah, my grandpa.
Look at them now. You have your snatch as fuck. Like, look at them now. Look at the material, girl.
Still.
But also added to that, like puberty, peer pressure, like kind of like, oh my God, I'm not like I don't fit in. I was also fucking gay. So like
just to slather it on.
Just to slather it's like God's like, oh, you want to be embarrassed? How about try being gay?
Really make it hard. Yeah.
So imagine like being like sexually kind of like turned on in there a little bit.
Oh my God.
On top of that being like really shy and like and I remember I would be so afraid if I would get like a random boner in the locker room. Can you imagine? God. Yeah.
What if?
Oh, I'll tell you what if, bitch. Yes, all the fucking time. I just had to like you sit.
Okay,
you literally fucking sit there.
Like, what? No,
you sit there. You sit there. And you're just like, oh my God, I can't think about it. But like, as you're trying not to think about it,
it's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
Oh my
And you're just like, oh my God. And then after a while, you just have to like distract yourself, or like you learn to like tuck it into the waistband of your shorts.
Tucking before it was a thing,
girl. Let me tell you, being a gay, chubby, like late bloomer in middle school and high school was fucking terrible.
That is horrifying.
Yeah, but it was I look back on it now and I'm like, who the fuck cares?
I
like,
know.
Now,
as an adult, you're like,
now stop. I'm like poolside anywhere with my big ass belly and titties out, like, hey girl, like not giving a single flying fuck about it.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
It's so weird how because I don't know when the transition happens, but I feel like it just does. It's like kind of random because like I wouldn't be caught dead getting dressed in front of anybody in high school. Now I still have a little bit of that, but it's so much like way less than what it was before.
I think it's always there, but I think like we learn to like cope with it or like find ways around it. Like I remember when I first started dating my boyfriend.
Your roommate you sleep with?
Like, I remember the first few times we had sex, like I didn't take my shirt off.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, oh my God, like what if you think? Mind you, Cameron was like snatched. He was like so skinny. Like I was like, oh my God, I got a twink. Like,
look at
oh
me
my
go.
God, look at me. Like I don't have to have sex with sketchy old men anymore. Like I'm moved on to twinks now.
Right,
like,
y'all can't take me.
Yeah. Like y'all, it's over for these hoes.
You kept your shirt on?
I kept my shirt on, and it was like summertime we met. And you know how sometimes the summers around here, like we have like that 1 to 2 week stretch where it's fucking hot.
Oh God,
right?
yeah.
So like I always like made it seem like it was just like, oh, it's like, oh, I didn't even think about it. Like I just have my shirt on, fucking you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's just I just wanted you so bad I didn't have time to take it off.
Yeah. I was just like, let's just do this. Yeah. And it kind of worked because I was living with a roommate at the time, so we kind of had to like
be careful,
be tactful about like when we're doing things, blah blah blah. But I remember like afterwards in bed, like cuddling in bed after sex. Like I remember like wearing my shirt. And, like, he was just, like, ass naked, whatever. And I was just, like, wearing my shirt. And I remember in the middle of the night, I was like, I am fucking soaked with sweat. Like, it is hot in here.
Oh, my, yeah. And then you have body heat of another person, too.
Yes,
Jesus.
yes. So I think it's always around. And mind you, this was only, like, maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's not that
It's always around. But I think, like, what changes is your comfort level.
Yeah.
You know? And, like, the atmosphere, the situation you're in. Like, to this day, I'm not going to go into, like, fucking 24-hour fitness and WeHo where I know everyone's snatched and, like... Bill, I'm not gonna like stand in the middle of the fucking locker room and be like undressing all slowly and be like, "Hey, girls," like you know, like, "Hey, daddy," like
like
no.
a full Makoa moment.
Like I'm gonna go to the Planet Fitness down the street,
where it's $10 a month.
I'm gonna go to the Planet Fitness down the street and be that bitch. But I'm not gonna go to the 24-hour fitness or the Gold's Gym in WeHo and be like, "Hey guys, like look at me, I'm like you know."
Yeah,
you have to kind of know.
I'm
not saying there's anything wrong with that either.
No, you like wherever you're comfortable.
I'm just not that kind of girl.
Exactly. Like myself too with gyms. I wouldn't do like the whole bathroom situation at all. Even like up to this day.
I would. It would depend on who's in there. So like you know when you first go to the gym, you have your duffel bag, you know, with your blah blah blah.
I wouldn't even do that. I would literally go dressed and then go straight home.
Well, see, I would always go. Me acting like I actually go to the gym all the time.
Right.
When I did for that little short trial month, you know, that 3-day trial. You know, that 3-day trial.
So I went 1 out of the 3?
No, I would try to make it a point of going before work. So I would go from there, because it was right down the street from work.
Yeah.
I would go to the gym. From there, I'd go straight to work.
I don't know how people do that.
Well, you have to shower there and everything. Yeah. And so, like, you'd have to, like, condition yourself first. Like, first time you go, you're just like, okay, like, let me see who's here. But that gym's filled with, like, old people.
Yeah. Because
of the area that it's in. It's just a bunch of older people. So I have, like, no shame there.
True. Even still, like, well, I think it's different for, like, myself because, like, I'm somebody who wears makeup and, like, has to do their hair and stuff. Like, I can't just go to the gym, take a shower there, and go to work. Like, I can't do anything before work, honestly. So it would always be, like, I would go to the gym, get dressed, or, like, you know, be ready, go there, work out, go home, shower, get ready, and then do what I was going to do.
Yeah. I just can't.
It's separate.
Yeah.
I can't do it all in one place.
I feel like I can't do it. But
Don't
it's like
at me.
it was kind of fun. Yeah. Because like the occasional, and I guess I've come a long way since those middle school locker rooms because like sometimes you get a hot guy in the locker room and you're just like, hey, you know, you give him a little look, give him a little look, yeah.
That could be the Santa Monica Boulevard 24-hour fitness.
Yeah, the WeHo 24-hour fitness girl. Anyways, yeah.
We really changed a lot of gears.
Girl, we are all over the place tonight. I mean, today.
It's fully like 11:49 a.m. This bitch has me get over here so early in the fucking morning. For me.
Girl,
for me.
Yeah. Well, I think it's not that it's better. Well, it's better for me. Sorry it doesn't work for you, but it's better for me.
It works for me, and this is for me. This is my schedule.
For real.
No, but it's totally fine. But... yeah, anyway, like...
where do we go now? Like,
I know, we had so many weird topics today.
We need to watch Drag Race. We haven't watched the finale.
It's not the finale yet. It's like the one right before.
Yeah.
But
I did cheat, and I watched the... Did you watch the performance?
No, I didn't, bitch. I fucking waited. I have to watch it all at once.
Well, you know how they always do the
final, like...
the music video thing. Yeah. It used to be a music video. Now it's just a performance. Yeah. I watched that. And based off that, like, I think I know the winner.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well now
because like one did exceptionally well.
Really?
Yeah, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which they never take that into account. And then we have Drag Race Down Under starting.
Oh god, like so it's on May 5th or something, right?
May 1st or 5th or something like that. Yeah.
And it's on a Saturday.
May 1st then.
So we have to do like viewing parties on Saturdays.
100% down.
Especially now that like things are going back to normal.
Yeah, and they're gonna reopen everything June 15th.
Yeah. We should find a group of people that we can like do Drag Race viewing parties with.
Yes, I'm so
that'd
down.
Be so fun. Like if every week we change what house, like we rotate.
Oh, that'd be better.
That'd be fun because then like every week someone would host. Yeah. And that way you don't have to do it every week or
exactly because that's a nightmare otherwise. Yeah, to do it constantly. But like, and we got to find people. I mean, we're vaccinated, so like.
Yeah, vaxxed, honey.
Vaxxed and what did they were saying? Vaxxed and waxed and ready to. Vaxxed and waxed or something. I was like, oh, what? I saw it somewhere. I don't remember.
Bitch.
But
have you ever been waxed?
No. I'm afraid of that shit.
Girl.
Who has the fucking time? Or pain tolerance. I have zero pain tolerance. I can't get my fucking ears pierced, bitch. Which I have my ears like several times.
I'm like, wait, you lying, bitch.
And like a ton of tattoos. But like, no, I have no pain tolerance.
Really?
Like, at all. Yeah.
I have like moderate, I would say. It depends the type of pain.
That's true. Yeah. Or like, what's the outcome of what the pain is?
Like stomach pain, like internal pain.
I can't do that shit. I'm the biggest bitch when it comes to
like
that.
When I have a tummy ache, I'm moving, bitch.
Fetal position.
Yeah.
I'm writing a will.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, oh, this is where it ends. This is it, girl.
I know. I can't do
I'm
like
dying in this bed
things.
and I didn't even clean the sheets. This is it.
What a fucking sad commentary on my life.
Do you ever think about like how you're gonna die?
Yeah.
How do you think you're gonna go?
I hope this is gonna get grim, but like I hope it's in my sleep.
I think everyone hopes that.
I know, because I can't do pain. Like I used to think I was gonna get murdered for a long time. Like, because everything revolves around me. But I used to think that I would have like home invasions, murder, like crazy kidnapping stories like for myself. I don't know why.
You thought you were gonna end up on Oxygen Channel?
Literally, that was gonna be on like Malibu's Most Wanted.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, that's great.
Miami's, what the fuck is it?
America's Most Wanted. I'm like Malibu's Most Wanted. That's funny.
No, but I literally thought that I was gonna be on
thought you were gonna have a traumatic death.
Yeah, I was gonna be on like fucking Snatched or what was it? Snapped.
Did you wish you were on Snatched?
Oh. So I thought I was gonna be on Snapped as like the victim of some sort. Yeah, like I always thought that I was gonna. I don't know why.
The only reason I don't want to die that way is because I know they are gonna pick the ugliest motherfucker to do my reenactment, and I don't want America to see me that way.
That's unfair,
you know what I mean?
And that's not my storyline.
Yeah. Like unless Brad Pitt is booked, unless someone very hot, maybe Chris Evans or someone really, really up there. Unless I get like a really handsome hot guy to play me.
Chris Hemsworth, that's your calling.
Ooh, there you go. Or Liam, I'll take either one.
I know, one of the Hemsworths.
Any Australian man that wants to play me, go right ahead.
Play me in my fantasy, like even that. But I always thought they were gonna use like the ugliest like photos of you too, just like
Can you imagine?
But now we have filters, so it's like it's fine.
It's like you with that pillow face filter. Like, Jasmine died a tragic death.
Or like I would just like disappear and no one would find my body. I don't know why.
I've seen a show like that.
I've seen many shows like that. There's been many.
That scares me.
Right?
But then like those shows start off like, oh my god, this is so interesting. Then by the end, the last story, it's like, so I guess they just got abducted by aliens. And I'm just like,
and they're like, well, we never found her. And it's like, what do you mean you never found her? Like, what? How do you just
that was not a UFO. That was a Tesla Model X, bitch. Like, who are you?
Which to some, you never know. But yeah, I used to think I was gonna. Do you think about how you're gonna die?
I always think car accident. I don't know why.
I've been having like visions of car accidents lately. Thanks. It's kind of freaking me out. No, like for myself.
Oh my, great.
Thanks.
I don't know, like, or something to where like the buildup is gonna be so quick and like I'm just gonna like be like, and then like go. That's it.
Please knock on all the wood right now because
girl, this ain't wood. This is for Micah. This is the fakest wood.
Where's the fucking wood? This is wood.
Yeah, that's wood. That's wood.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wood.
Yeah.
This is fake ass wood table, girl. Are you kidding me?
No, yeah. What a note to end on.
No, but I always feel
we're not putting this out there.
Yeah, I always feel like something like instant, but that I have like the life flash before your eyes like moment, something like that for some reason.
Have you had any like near death experiences?
Well, I mean, I almost crash almost every day.
Okay, you know what? Why am I in the car with you ever?
I don't know. Like, I'm always just like, I'm a very, like that stereotypical, the gay driver thing. I'm very that. Like, I'm very like, thank God my car has like all these safety features.
And shit.
It does. It has automatic backup brakes. Like if I'm backing up and something
too
like.
fast and something's there.
Yep, or ahead of me too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like it'll like beep, 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 and it'll stop. One time we were driving to Palm Springs. And I think our friend Michael, shout out to Michael, was with us. And we were on the highway on the way to Palm Springs, and we were probably jamming out to Beyonce or something. As you do. Yeah. Who knows? We were on our way to have a gay-ass weekend in Palm Springs. We were going, and I remember all of a sudden, like, all the cars ahead of me, like, slammed on the brakes, and, like, someone crashed in front of me.
Oh, shit.
And I just remember, like, me just being like, and then, like, the car stopped, right?
Yeah.
Like right before I was gonna hit the truck in front of me. Like literally God. Like right before, like the biggest jerk of a like of a brake, like we all
like
kinda,
on
like,
the back, the back wheels up on the air,
We were like and we all just like stopped there and like Michael's like, oh my God, babe, like You didn't say babe.
I was like,
why did I say babe? Oh my god.
I'm like, is this somebody else? What are we talking about?
Oh my god, did my secret crush just like my secret feelings towards Michael just got revealed and exposed?
Now we're here.
Anyways, you were just like, oh my god, like wow, you did a great job like slamming on the brakes. Like you
wasn't
did.
Me.
That's exact. I turned to them and I was like, I didn't do that. And they were like, what?
Like,
and I was like,
auto brakes.
Like I did not press the brake at all. Like, and they were just like, bitch, you're telling me we would have slammed in the back? Like, you didn't even.
Any other car.
I was like going to do it, but I was like shocked.
You don't.
Like,
you stop. Yeah. You
yes. I was just like, I just like tensed up, and I was just like, oh my god, and then the car just like broke. Is it broke? Braked?
Braked. Nope.
No, it didn't broke. Like it didn't like.
Yeah, it didn't break. No, but like the brakes went.
Yeah. There we go. Any English majors out there? Can you like let us know how to talk? Thanks. But like that happened. Yeah, the car stopped. Yeah. There you go. The car stopped and like everyone's just like, oh my god, good job. Like, oh, that was so close. And I was like,
bitch, that wasn't me.
No, that was my first thought. I was like, oh my god, I didn't do that. Like under my breath, I was like, bitch, I didn't do that. You know, and I was just like, honestly, I did not do that. Thank fucking god. You know what I mean? Because like that's happened to me so many times where like beep beep beep, like I got all these beeping things and like kids running around my car and I'm like, whoops. You know what I mean?
Are you?
Like, I'm everywhere.
I know my sister's car has the auto brakes, and I was like trying to park her car in front of mine. I wasn't even going fast, and the auto brakes kicked in and scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because it's loud, and then it's like straight home.
Or sometimes it doesn't read it correctly, and it'll just be like a little.
There's nothing there.
It'll be like a little like slope, and like the way it reads it might seem like there's like a curb or something, and it just like stops, and I'm just like, bitch, you make me look really stupid pulling out of this Albertsons right now.
Everyone's
like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I know. My sister said that happened to her on the freeway once. It just stopped, and I was like, well, you know.
Sounds like a great lawsuit.
Right. You know, we could get rich off of that.
Fantastic lawsuit.
Fuck the podcast. We're gonna get rich off of a lawsuit for something that I wasn't involved in.
Oh my god.
Well, we're coming up to our time.
Yeah, guys, this was a really random episode.
Yeah, we had trauma. We had
shitty underwear.
There was
this podcast has it all. Shitty underwear, girls throwing up, poppers in the bathroom.
Right. Middle school trauma.
Death or what is it? Death fantasies.
All of it. Premonitions? No, don't even. No. Oh my god.
Girl, knock on the wood again. Anyways, I guess we should say goodbye.
Yeah, so what are we standing this week?
Oh my god, you go first while I think.
Put me on the spot. I'm trying to put you on the spot. This week I'm standing glasses because last week my fucking contacts were making my eyes bleed.
That's what's different.
Yeah, so you didn't notice I had glasses on?
No, I was like looking at you like
and I don't have eyebrows on today.
Well, you don't have makeup today, or do you have a little
I have
liner?
some, but I don't have any eyebrows.
Oh, okay. It was the eyebrows or the glasses. You had to choose.
Well,
I wear glasses. I wear glasses sometimes. I'm supposed to wear them all the time.
I know. That's why I'm also so nervous being around you.
Girl.
I know.
So blind.
What are you standing?
Yeah, I stand. What do I stand this week? I stand my car safety features.
Yes,
honey. That's what I stand.
Safety features. Yeah, for the win.
Because it's gotten me out of a lot of situations.
Work.
So maybe I won't die in a car accident now.
We're gonna be fine. Maybe you were going to, and then it's gonna happen.
Maybe I'll just go by naturally, like with diabetes or something. Death by diabetes. Oh my god! Wait.
What?
Last thing.
What?
Speaking of diabetes, I actually already made this joke with Sasha Bell.
Uh-huh.
You know, on Instagram, she was like, "Oh, I guess she's gonna like recreate her drag race runways."
Which one?
Her season 7 ones.
2 episodes. So like.
Oh wait, that's what I meant. She's going to like create them for. I forget the premise of like the situation, but she wanted people's like advice on like what she should do for the Death Becomes Her thing, and I put diabetes. Can you imagine that look?
What is that gonna look like?
I don't know.
Like the guy from the commercial with the handlebar mustache?
Yes!
Word!
And she has a mustache right now.
Oh, that's right! But she's like a zaddy, so it'll be like, it'll be good. It'll be a hot version.
Yeah, it'll be like pre-diabetic look. You know what I mean? I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Diabetes, okay.
Like Death by diabetes, honey.
Wait, oh my God. We stand nope, we don't do that. Well, anyways, thank you all for listening.
Bye, guys. We'll do a little clink. We have coffee
and plastic, but there's our clink. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys. See you next week.